Hello, and thank you for joining me for our third workout of week 8. We are still focusing on muscle endurance, so we'll be using light weights and doing higher reps. So we'll be timing our intervals today for 90 seconds. We have 4 exercises that we'll be doing for 90 seconds each, followed by a 30-second rest, and we'll repeat that for 4 rounds. So what you'll need today is a variety of light to moderate weights, a mat, and some yoga blocks if you have them, as we will finish with some stretching at the end of our workout. So go ahead and grab your weights and meet me back here for a warm-up. For our warm-up today, I'll be teaching you the 4 exercises that we'll be using. You can do this warm-up with light weights or no weights at all. These are just 1-pound weights, which you might find handy as we go through the exercises as well if you start to get fatigued and you just want something light but with a little bit of resistance. So go ahead and grab those if you want to use your weights. Otherwise, like I said, you can do this warm-up without any weights at all. Our first exercise is going to be a cross punch with a side step. So you're gonna have the weights up at your chest, you're gonna punch to the side and take a big step to the side, come back to center and alternate. And that's it. So this is what we'll be doing for 90 seconds. Now you can make adjustments to this. You can have a smaller step, a little less rotation, or you can make it really big, really long, and really low, almost like a lunge. It's like you're turning and doing a lunge from side to side. So you have lots of options to alter the intensity on this. 90 seconds is really focusing on endurance, so we want to make sure that we can make it through the full set with good form. We're warming up here, and we're just going to keep it here for a few more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our second exercise, we're going to be focusing mostly on lower body. You'll have 1 single moderate weight. You're gonna hold it at your chest in a goblet position. We're gonna do a wide squat and a narrow squat. So it's just a squat, a step, back to center, and switching sides. So we can start with our narrow squat, step wide, step back together, and repeat in the other direction. Now, how wide you make this is really gonna be what feels good for your knees and hips today, where again, you can maintain that good squat position. So you want to keep your chest up, back straight, weight in your heels. A little bit wider, it's going to work more inner thighs. Let's get 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's your second exercise. Your third exercise, you'll need your light to moderate weights. We're going to be doing a lunge with a biceps curl and a kick. So 3 exercises in one. And it'll be split halfway through. So we'll do half of the time on one side, half of the time on the other side. You'll have your weights in your hands. You're gonna step back into your lunge and do a biceps curl, and then as you come up, a front kick. Back into your lunge and biceps curl, front kick. Options are to step in between every time. So if we're gonna come into our biceps curl, step and then kick. Or you just go right into it. It's one big movement, or you can split it up by stepping in between. Let's try the other side. Same thing. So it's curl when you go down, straight arms when you come up. We'll warm up with a few more reps here for 3, 2, 1. And our final exercise, we're gonna add a little bit of core in here and arms. So we're gonna come into a wide squat. You're gonna hold this position. So we're staying down the whole time. A little bit of turnout in your legs. Hands are up here by your shoulders. You're gonna do overhead, overhead, side bend, side bend. So that's the ab work right there. Overhead, overhead, side bend, and repeat. Staying in this squat the whole time. So you're getting legs, you're getting arms, you're getting core, all in one exercise. Let's get a few more. Last one. Come all the way up, and we are ready to go. So our first exercise is going to be that cross punch. You can stick with your light weights. Again, you could also do these with no weights at all, or you can grab a little bit heavier weight, but it's a lot of reps, so we're not going too heavy today. So go ahead and grab those light weights, and I'll meet you back here to get started with those cross punches. So you've got a weight in each hand. You're gonna start in about a hip width stance. We're gonna have those weights up at your chest, and we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Start small so you can make sure that the weights that you have are appropriate for that movement. And as you're punching, you don't want to go so hard that you fully extend your elbow into hyperextension. So you want to really protect the joint with the weight. And then once you get a feel for it, maybe you sink a little bit lower and focus more on the legs. Get a little bit more rotation. We are 30 seconds in. 30 seconds of our 90 seconds. So we're building muscle endurance. We're getting the heart rate up, a little bit higher intensity, but also you don't have to go fast. You can build muscle endurance by slowing down because we're still getting a lot of reps. So you are in charge of your intensity. And we're down to our last 30 seconds. More rotation means more core work. Lower in that lunge means more leg work. Last 15 seconds. You should start to feel the burn in your arms right about now. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. You get a 30-second rest, and then we're gonna move on to the next exercise, which is that alternating wide to narrow squat. So you'll need one single moderate weight. Starting again in about 10 seconds. So have that weight ready to go in that goblet position, starting in your narrow stance, about hip width apart. Here we go. Down, up, and step to the side. Back to center, other way. So you're getting a wide squat and a narrow squat every time. Going all the way straight. Chest up, back straight. All of those cues that have been burned into your brain for the last 8 weeks with your squats. Keep those in your mind now as we start to build intensity and build on those higher reps. Looking good. You have about 45 seconds to go and you can do this. Keep it up. Side, center, side, center. Down to our last 30. Again, going at a pace that feels comfortable but challenging, where you can maintain good form. Good, keep it up, we're almost there. 15 seconds. Your 30-second break is coming. Our next exercise is lunges. Last time, wide, narrow, and rest. Go ahead and set that weight down and grab your weights for your biceps curls at lunges. You have about 15 seconds left on this break. Just breathe, let yourself recover. Remember, you can always pause the video, take more time to rest if you need a few more minutes. Make sure you have room behind you and in front of you, and here we go. Curl and kick. Lunge and curl and kick. Start slow Get a hang of it first. Elbows in by your sides. Back straight. Good, keep that nice tall posture. So try not to lean. You got 20 seconds left on this side, and then we go right into the other side, same thing. So it's a lot of arms. So make sure you chose your weights appropriately. One more. Go right into the other side. Feels like relief when you start on that other side. Curl and kick. Remember, you can add that step in the center for balance. 30 seconds left. Breathe. Keep going. You can do it. We're almost there. 15 seconds. Just a few more. 3, 2, 1, and down. Next exercise is that overhead press with your wide squat. So we're holding that squat position. Light weights, one in each hand. Catch your breath. Starting in about 5 seconds. So find that wide stance, legs turned out, hands up by your shoulders. Sit in your squat and hold the squat. Up, up, side bend, side bend. So your elbow is in by your sides when you're coming into that side bend. Side bend, side bend. Now challenge yourself. How low can you go on that squat? Keep your back straight. Chest up. Exhale on that side bend. We're 30 seconds in. Side, side. Good, keep it up. You should start to feel those quads on fire right about now. But we're gonna keep going. This is just the first round of 4, so let's make this first one strong. Stay in that position. You got this. Down to 30 seconds left. We've got legs, arms, core, full body move here. Breathe. Almost there. 15 seconds to go. You have a minute break coming up. So look forward to that. Maybe we sink a little lower for this last rep here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Great work on round 1. We have 3 more to go. Go ahead and grab a drink of water, and I'll meet you back here for our cross punches. We are in our second round, starting with our cross punches for 90 seconds. You've got your light weights or no weights at all. Weights are up by your chest. Here we go. Remember, you don't have to go for speed on these. You're still gonna get a lot of reps, especially with the arms. So focus on form, focus on that rotation. You want full extension, but not hyperextension of the arms. If anything doesn't feel right in your elbows, maybe you're extending a little bit too hard. And if you really like to do that full punch with a little more power, then do it without weights or do it with a light weight. You can still get some good endurance on that without any resistance at all. Because sometimes it just feels good to punch the air. We are halfway through, just over 40 seconds to go on this round 2 of 4 of cross punches. There's a little bit of rotation in the arm, so when you complete that punch, your palm is facing the floor. Let's get 20 more seconds here. Last 10. Just a few more reps to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can set those down. Take 30 seconds to breathe and recover. We'll come back for those wide and narrow squats. You'll need one single weight, moderate resistance, starting in 15 seconds, and that goblet position. Set your position up, feet about hip width, weight at your chest, close to your body, starting in 3, 2, 1. Start narrow, wide, center, other side. Now that we have so many reps to do, you can really focus on the things that activate those muscles. Pressing into your heels, squeezing your glutes at the top, straightening your hips all the way every time you come up. Keep your core engaged. That means pull the belly in, navel to spine, especially when we're down here. That's gonna protect the lower back. This is your halfway point, 45 seconds to go. You got this. This is a long interval. I know that, but this is about endurance. So let's do it. Stay strong. It's our last workout of our endurance week. So we are gonna give it everything we've got. We'll be moving back into muscle mass next week. So look forward to that. Coming into our last 15 seconds here. Let's get a few more squats in. Last time center, one more wide, and we are done. Nice work. Moving on to our third exercise. We've got lunges with biceps curls and a kick. Option on this one, if you're ready to go but your heart rate is still pretty high, maybe you just take out the kick and just do a lunge and a curl. That's totally fine. Otherwise, we're starting up in 10 seconds. We're gonna do right leg back first, hands by your sides, starting in 5, 3, 2, and here we go. Lunge and kick. Elbows in by your sides. You can either do a hammer curl on that curl, so keeping your palms in the whole time, or a little rotation. Control that kick. 20 seconds left on this side. Just keep breathing. You got this. You're starting to burn. That means our time is almost up. One more on this side. We're gonna go right into the other side. So left leg back, curl, and kick. It's 45 seconds on each side. "90-degree bend in both knees. Push through that front heel. Elbows in by your side, so don't swing the arms. We're almost there. Less than 20 seconds. Couple more. 3, 2, 1, and done. Here's your break. Moving in to that last exercise, light weights that you can go overhead with. Breathing in through the nose. Starting in 10. Pause if you need more time. Otherwise, set it up, come into that wide position, hands by your shoulders, elbows in, find that squat. Here we go. Up, up, side, side, repeat. So it's a lot of little individual parts. So make sure you give each piece its own focus so you can get that full movement every time. Staying low in your squat, weight in your heels, back straight. Imagine you're just leaning against a wall. Halfway, 45 seconds. You got this. We're gonna stay low. You can do it. I know those quads have gotten a lot of work today with the squats and the lunges. We're gonna finish strong though. Let's finish round 2 in 20 seconds. Side, side, up, up, side bend, side bend. Think rib to hip on that side bend. 10 seconds to go. After this one, we're gonna do one more. Here's your last one. Side, side, rest. Great work on round 2. Take your 60-second break or longer. If you need it, grab some water and meet me back here for round 3. We are in round 3, starting with our cross punches. Just go right into it. Big step to the side, get that rotation. You can have as much or little bend in that back leg as feels comfortable at this point in the game. Check in with your elbows. Extend, but not hyperextend, remember that. A little bit of rotation on that punch. Coming up on our halfway mark. You've got 45 seconds left of these. You're doing great. Keep it up. 30 seconds. And breathe. Alter your intensity, slow it down. If you feel like you can't finish, just slow it down. Come back in when you're ready. We have about 12 seconds left, so let's finish up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Wide and narrow squats are next. After a 30-second break, take some deep breaths. In through the nose. Keep your body moving. Unless you're feeling lightheaded, try not to sit down or lay down between sets. Just stay up, keep your body moving. That'll help you recover safely. Pause if you need more time. Otherwise, we're starting in 5. Set it up. 3, 2, here we go. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Maybe this time we play around with stepping a little wider, back to center, or maybe not so wide. Just any position to give you some varying squats. Good for the legs, good for working different muscles, and of course, building that endurance. We are 30 seconds in. All the way straight, squeeze the glutes. There's no right or wrong pace here. We're just gonna keep moving for the full set. 45 seconds to go. Lots of squats today. You're getting a full body workout in this time though. Upper body, lower body, core. We're getting some cardio in, some high intensity intervals. 15 seconds to go. And that is how you burn fat and build muscle. We're almost there. Let's get one more. Back to center, rest. Nice job. Coming into our lunges next. You'll have a weight in each hand for these, so get those ready. Starting in 15. We're gonna start with the left leg first this time. Have those weights in your hands. We're gonna step back with the left leg. Here we go, add that curl, add the kick. Option, step, kick, step, lunge. Step, kick, step, lunge. So you get a little balance every time. Or you just do one long movement. Breathing. 15 seconds to go before we switch sides. Keep that belly in. One more. Let's go into the other side. Just go right into it. "30 seconds. Let's finish these up. Your break is coming in 15. Couple more to go. 2 more. Last one. Rest. Coming into our final exercise. Wide squat, overhead press, side bend. All 3 movements in one. Starting in 15. Start to set up your position. Get in that wide stance. Take your weights up to your shoulders. Sink in. Here we go. Let's finish up round 3. Side bend, side bend. Up, up, down, down. See if you can get your elbow to your hip. Exhaling on that side bend, or just breathe. You may just be breathing hard right now, and that's okay, because our longer break is coming. This is our halfway point. You're down to your last 45 seconds of round 3. We only have one more round to go after this. 30 seconds. All right, 20 seconds. You can do anything for 20 seconds. So starting now, let's finish strong. 10 seconds. Sink a little lower for these last few reps. We're gonna get one more. Last one. And up. Round 3 is done. Take your minute water break, and I'll meet you back here for our final round. We are ready to finish this workout. This is our final round, and we're starting with those cross punches, so grab your weights and let's get going. Our last 4 exercises here, so let's focus on keeping that good form. And you'll notice with intervals like this that are higher intensity, your high intensity, so if you're at a 7 or 8 on a scale of 1 to 10, might be a completely different kind of movement by the time you get to the 4th round than it was in the 1st. And that's good, that means we're working the body. So keep going, even if it's a slower pace, we're gonna keep that form, keep the heart rate up, keep those muscles working. We are over halfway, we have 30 seconds left, and then this exercise is done. Maybe for these last 20, you got a little bit more rotation. Get a little deeper. You know this is the last time we're doing it, so give it everything. Last 10 seconds. One more on each side, and rest. Great job on your cross punches. We've got wide and narrow squats next. So have your weight ready, where you can reach it. Starting up again in 20 seconds. Pause if you need longer. Stay upright and breathe. All right, let's pick up that weight. Finish up these squats. Here we go, narrow, wider. We have that wide squat for our final exercise. So this wide squat can be a little less than that one. Maybe just a little wider than your natural squat position. And we're 30 seconds in. Chest up, back straight, don't lose that good squat form. Straighten your hips all the way, pressing your heels. Halfway point. Here's our 30-second mark. So let's finish it up. Squats are almost done. Last 15 seconds. Stay with me. Last one. And center. Squats are done. Great job. Grab your weights for biceps curls and lunges. Again, we're gonna start with the left leg this time. So left leg back, left leg kick, weights in your hands. Starting in about 10 seconds. Let's take a few more deep breaths. Get set up. Make sure you don't have anything to trip on. And here we go. Left leg, back and up. Tap in the middle if you want to, or just go right into one big movement. Good, keep that posture. Try not to lean forward. 20 seconds left on this side. Try not to fall over too. We're almost there. I know those right quads are working, but you've got this. Last one. Switch sides. We're coming to the end. You're in the home stretch now, so stay with me. Keep moving those muscles. You got this. Keep it up. Just over 20 seconds left. Breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Ten seconds to go. One more rep. Lunges are done. Great work. We are coming into our final piece of this workout. So we are gonna finish it up. Catch your breath. We're gonna get some good quad stretching after this. So look forward to that. We're gonna start in 10. Last 90 seconds of work. Take a big step. Get it set up. Find that deep squat and let's go. Just finish it up. Focus and control. Keeping that good form. I know you're tired, I am too, but we're gonna keep going because we're almost there. We came this far already. And let's work the core. Arms, arms, abs, abs. Oh, did you forget about the legs? Sink a little lower. Let's keep going. 30 seconds in. You got this. This is your halfway point. We have 45 seconds left to work. You can do this. We are gonna finish this workout together, and then we'll be done with all 3 of our week 8 workouts for building muscle endurance. And we can move back into working on building that muscle mass next week. So let's stay strong, 20 seconds to go. Side bend, up, up. 15 seconds. Here we go, less than 10. It's 2 more reps. Last time through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. Great work. You did it. I'm so proud of you, but we're not done yet. Don't skip the stretching. We need to recover the muscles, recover the nervous system, get that breathing under control. So take one last water break and meet me on your mat with your yoga blocks. For our stretches, we'll be starting in a kneeling position. So if you're on a very hard surface, you might want a blanket or a cushion under your knees. 2 blocks in the front of your mat. If you don't have yoga blocks, anything sturdy, a couple of big books, you could use anything that's not going to tip over or squish under your hands. We're going to start in the kneeling position with the right foot forward in a low lunge. Right foot forward, right knee over the right ankle. You got a block on either side of your foot. Ankle, knee, and hip in alignment. So we're not coming out to the side or in, just keeping everything square. Shoulders relaxed back. And we're going to take this into a couple different positions. So we're going to start just kind of in this natural position where your hands are on the blocks, but you're not putting all your weight in the blocks. So they're just here for balance. You could let go and maintain that body position. I've got my back toes tucked under, which stabilizes the kneecap. We're going to walk those blocks towards your hips and lift your chest up a little bit. So we're getting a little deeper into that hip flexor stretch on the left. You can have your foot down if that feels like you get a better stretch and if your knee feels okay. It's all about how the knee feels when we're kneeling. It should never hurt or feel unstable. We're going to come back forward. Take the blocks to the inside of your foot. Walk your foot off of your mat. Recenter those blocks. So you've got one under each hand and hands are right under the shoulders. Now if it feels okay for your hips, you're gonna let that leg just drop to the side to get a little more inner thigh stretch here. You can stay right up here or we come down to forearms. Now I want you to just start to get control of your breathing here. So we're gonna take some deep breaths in and out through the nose. You might still be breathing heavily from our workout and that's okay, just take your time recovering. And you can alter the stretch for whatever works for your body. Maybe you don't need the blocks and your forearms can come right down on the floor, or you can put different positions of the blocks to get closer to the floor. I'm gonna stay right up here today. And we're gonna take that foot back to a flat position, press our torso back up, slowly bring your right foot back to a starting position. And we're gonna ease out of this really gently. So you're gonna just push the hips back a little bit at a time. Start to walk those blocks towards maybe knee height. And then we're gonna come to the toes up position. So coming into a half split, find that length in your spine first. So that's more important than how low you go. So even if you can come lower by rounding your back, I want you to just stay where you can keep a nice long spine. That'll give you a better hamstring stretch. And as we breathe into it, you might feel you can sink a little lower. Notice how my back knee is right under my hip. So I'm not pushing it back too far, we're focusing on the front leg. Take a couple more breaths here. And then we're slowly gonna bring that right leg back to meet the left, knees together, knees are touching, bring those blocks forward. We're gonna take an extended puppy pose. So you're gonna stretch your arms out, get a nice shoulder stretch, drop your head between your shoulders, take it slow so you don't overstretch your shoulders. If this is too much, come off of the blocks and just bring your hands right to the mat. Hips are high. In through the nose, out through the nose. And slowly come up. We'll repeat on the other side. So take your left foot forward between the blocks. Left knee right over the left ankle. Hip, knee, and ankle all in alignment. Shoulders back. Toes can be tucked under for more knee stability. We're gonna get a little deeper into that hip flexor stretch by lifting the torso, but don't change anything else so that it gets deep into the psoas. Shoulders back so we're not sinking in. And we'll work into that inner thigh stretch, coming forward, taking that left block to the inside of your left foot and just start to step that left foot off of the mat. Let it tip to the side if that feels okay, or you could keep your foot flat. Once you settle into that stretch, pick your position. You can stay up high, you can come down to forearms on the blocks. You can flip the blocks in any position. And we're gonna come into that half split hamstring stretch. So lift the torso, bring that left foot back to center. Slowly ease out of that hip flexor stretch. Keep that right knee under the right hip. Bring the blocks about in line with your knee. Lift your chest, find that length in your spine, and then you can hinge forward. Toes up and breathe. Let's take one more deep breath here, maybe sink a little deeper into that stretch. And then we're gonna slowly bring that left leg back to meet the right. We'll take one more extended puppy shoulder stretch, hands on the blocks or on the mat, hips high. Take one more deep breath here. And then we'll lift up, come to stand. And you are all done with week 8. I'm so proud of you for making it through 8 weeks of strength training. We're gonna meet back here next week, week 9, starting with our building muscle mass workouts again. So until then, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.